A major reason why NASA never returned to the moon is that the Apollo missions were very dangerous. NASA was lucky to have avoided any major accidents during the Apollo program. You know, like an asteroid crushing some poor astronauts, leaving them dead on the moon, or worse, stranded on the hazardous surface of the moon. The other risks were not pretty either. One of the biggest risks was the launch of the Saturn V rocket, which was the largest and most powerful rocket ever built at the time.
Liftoff on Apollo 11. Tower cleared.
We got a roll program.
Neil Armstrong reporting the roll and pitch program, which puts Apollo 11 on a proper heading.
The launch carried with it the potential for catastrophic failure, which could have resulted in the loss of the entire crew. Additionally, the lunar module, which was used to land on the moon, had to navigate through the moon's hostile environment, which included hazardous terrain and extreme temperatures. Other potential risks included the possibility of equipment malfunctions or failures, the risk of exposure to radiation during the journey, and the risk of becoming stranded on the moon if the lunar module failed to launch or the command module failed to rendezvous with it. Another major reason why NASA has been unwilling to return to the moon is because of the Cold War with the Soviet Union. The success of the Apollo program, which included the first manned moon landing, was a significant victory for the United States in the space race and a source of national pride. But it came at a high cost that hit the United States space powerhouse hard enough to reconsider any further visits to the moon. The cost of the Apollo program, which included manned missions to the moon, was approximately $25.4 billion in the 1960s and early 1970s. Adjusted for inflation, this would be around $150 billion in today's dollars, a staggering amount that would make any entity rethink its options. Finally, there's also the question of whether returning to the moon is actually necessary. While the Apollo program provided valuable scientific information about the moon and space, many other missions can be conducted without sending humans to the moon. Robotic missions, for example, can provide a wealth of information without the risks and expense of a manned mission. I mean, why risk valuable human resources when a robot can do the work better? So there you have it, guys. Some of the main reasons why NASA never returned to the moon. While other factors may be involved, these are some of the most important ones. I hope you found this Snapchat interesting and informative, and I look forward to sharing more space-related topics with you in the future. Thanks for watching.
40 feet down, 2.5. Picking up some dust. 30 feet, 2.5 down. Straight shadow. 4 forward. 4 forward, drift into the right a little. Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.